Hey guys, Seth Cole here of the Nnscra Sports channel, and this is a video that I decided I would do it this way via live stream. Amazingly enough, Google Hangouts on Air is still around. It's just on YouTube Live now, and I didn't realize that, so I had to look up some forums to figure out how that works. So this is cool. At least Google Hangouts on Air is still around, and I figured what I would do is I would actually had made a audio clip together like a little video package to show you guys what's going to be going on in the future of the channel. But I thought, you know what, it might be a little bit more easy what's going to be happening via a live stream video rather than going through all that kind of rigmarole with fancy editing and stuff. It's like it's not that important that it needs that kind of intro video. And if I keep looking off here to the side, I do apologize. I'm in the process of currently editing a video that I'm hopefully going to be able to get out tonight. Realm of what I usually do. It's a very random video, but it's maybe like a video that'll be part of a series or something. Anyway, I'm not going to give anything away. You guys will see when it comes out. But as far as the future of the Nnscra channel, what this is basically going to pertain to is NR 2003-wise, not as much the gaming side, because the gaming side basically is going to stay the same. We'll have random recording sessions, videos will be coming out, blah, blah, blah. But here's basically what I've got planned for the upcoming off-season, which it may not seem to you guys like it's coming soon, but for me it really is. I just recently made the Hersheys Cup Series non-charter series race from Hillside public. Don't, off the top of my head, remember. Let me see if I can find out here what the race number was. I can't look up here real quickly. And to give you guys an idea of just how far ahead I am on doing these races, it's been nice because I've been able to a couple of days where I've felt I don't feel like doing a race. I've been able to kind of take a bit of a break. I've actually been able to have 2 back-to-back weekends, Saturday, Sunday, off from doing any NR 2003 stuff, which has been nice. So the non-charter race from Hillside is race number 19. Okay. So after that, we've got the Pizza Hut X Series race from Hillside, the Hersheys Cup Series charter race from Hillside. After that, we've got Hersheys Cup Series main event race from DuQuoin. That's race 25. And then we've got the regular season finales for the non-charter series, Pizza Hut X Series, and Hersheys Cup Series. Non-charter Hersheys Cup Series race and Pizza Hut X Series race coming from Kentucky. The Hersheys Cup race coming from M&M's Super Speedway. And then we begin into the chase. So basically, I guess we could say we're at the next to last race weekend for the regular season finale for all 3 series. I have currently recorded up to and including chase race number 4 for both Pizza Hut X Series and Hersheys Cup Series, so almost halfway through the chase. I was actually thinking about recording chase races number 5 for both those series today. Well, actually, no, it would only be chase race number 5 for Hersheys at Lime Rock. I'm up to Oswego for Pizza Hut X Series and Hersheys Cup Series so far. I thought about recording the Lime Rock race today. Thought, no, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to do this live stream video with you guys and give you guys an idea of what's going on. So we're coming close to the end of the season, or at least I'm coming close to the end of the season. So we're getting close to the off season and everything. It's time to start getting into the mindset of what to prepare for once season 2 of Pizza Hut X Series and season 4 of Hersheys Cup Series come to a close. Now, I've already got basically a planned layout of what I'm going to do for the Hersheys Cup Series Charter Series. For that series, more than likely, all the only drivers that are going to be in that series are going to be maybe at a minimum a total of 35 drivers, at a maximum a total of 38. And where I come up with the 38 is because, let's say, for instance, that Chris Dodd or Kyle Matthews or Anthony McCrory don't end up making the chase for the championship. They end up falling outside the top 30 in the point stands at season's end. Intact, that whoever finishes 31st through 35th in the point standings of the chartered drivers will lose their charters to whoever finishes top 5 in the Hersheys Cup Series non-charter series standings at the end of the season. However, though, there is a slight exception where any former Hershey's Cup Series champions would get into the Hershey's Cup Series main event charter system via championship provisionals. That would include Chris Dodd, Anthony McCurry, and Kyle Matthews, who have won the championships in the last 3 seasons. If them fall outside of the top 30 in the points by the season's end, regardless of the fact they would lose their charter or not, they still would be in every single race for the season based on championship provisionals. So we could have anywhere from 35, if those 3 I mentioned do remain in the top 30 in the points. That would be the minimal. The maximum would be 38, which would be the 35 chartered rides, and then those 3 champions getting in via championship provisional. So what happens after that? I'm getting a message here on Facebook, apparently. Oh, okay. What happens after that is we then are going to have a 3rd season of Pizza Hut X Series. The Pizza Hut X Series will be drivers that are not chartered rides in the Hersheys Cup Series main event series, basically like we've done before. And there are probably going to be a lot more of them. But here's the problem, okay? If we're doing a Hersheys Cup Series, Pizza Hut X Series, where does that put the overflow of drivers that might not be able to get into either one of those 2? Well, we are not bringing back a non-charter series for Hersheys Cup next season. This is going to be basically a one and done, at least for now. Maybe we'll bring it back during season 6 of Hersheys Cup Series. Got an itch. I apologize. If we do that, that's further on down the road. We're going to be going back, and this is only because of the fact that I've been able to get so far ahead in races. I've been able to work out a system where I'm able to get ahead in races that I think I can go back to doing this. And this is, we're going to have a Truck Series Xfinity Cup Series type schedule. We're going to bring back a Truck Series. And the Truck Series will obviously be the overflow of drivers that weren't able to get a Hersheys Cup Series ride or a Pizza Hut X Series ride for Season 3. Now, going to have this kind of almost be like a developmental series thing as well, though, where there still is a little bit of you got to stay in the top 30 in the point standings kind of thing for the Hersheys Cup Series drivers for their charter system. Because how it's going to work is for the Hersheys Cup Series, whoever at the end of Season 5 is 31st through 35th in the point standings, not in the top 30, they will lose their charter to whoever are the highest running in the standings, the top 5 highest run in the standings, for the Pizza Hut X Series completion of Season 3. Likewise, whoever ends up finishing top 5 in the Truck Series, which I'll get to the name in just a minute, in the Truck Series, they get automatic reserved rides in the Pizza Hut X Series Season 4. So that's how it's going to work. The developmental series, it's still that goal to try and get into the top 5 in the point stands so that way you can elevate yourself up to the next tier level of NSRA competition. I've already come up with a name for the Truck Series. It's going to be the NSRA Tax Slayer Truck Series, and it will be having its very first season next year when Pizza Hut X Series have their 3rd season and Hersheys Cup Series competition have their 5th season. So that's basically how it's going to go down. Now, as far as, signing up stuff, the whole system with that, more than likely, you're not going to see a sign-up system for, so I'm looking over at my video again, you're not going to see a sign-up system for Hersheys Cup Series Season 5, basically because of the fact it's going to be comprised of drivers with charters and whatnot. So I'll basically be personal messaging, whether it be YouTube, whether it be Facebook, these people that have their charters, asking them what teams they're going to be with, are they sticking with their team, the different rides, blah, blah, blah. The only signups you'll really be seeing are the Pizza Hut X Series and the Tax Slayer Truck Series. And these will more than likely come out after I have established what the field's going to look like for Season 5 of the Hersheys Cup Series. So you can probably say maybe within a week of the season finale, the Hersheys Cup Series season finale, which will be taking place at Auto Club, that's more than likely when the 2 sign-up videos will be coming out. Obviously, I'll be allowing customs, blah, blah, blah. We're going to be sticking with the BR15 mod for Hersheys Cup Series competition. We're going to be sticking with the NXS DMR NXS 16 mod for the Pizza Hut X Series, and we're going to be doing the CWS 2015 mod for the Tax Slayer Truck Series. I've already gone and got a lot of car sets and whatnot. You know, if we end up having people that aren't going to be having customs and blah, 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 we will have those in-games for them to be able to sign up for. As I said, 35 to 38 drivers will be in the Hersheys Cup Series competition. We will have a full 42 car, full 42 truck field for the Pizza Hut X Series and the Tax Slayer Truck Series. So that's going to be how that's going to go down, just to try and be able to fill in more people and everything. I'm also going to throw this out here as well. We have, I think right now, 5 or 6 people who are signed up for a series that's going to be taking place. Hersheys Cup Series, Pizza Hut X Series, Hersheys Cup Series, non-charter are done in that gap, that space where the signups will be going on for the upcoming seasons. There is going to be, it's about I haven't yet figured out the schedule, but I'm projecting it's going to be probably about a 7-race schedule season for this mystery series. I'm only going to tell you guys one hint. A lot of people have caught on already. They've already got reserved rides. The only way you're able to reserve a ride, the hint is it revolves around Nnscra Gaming. That's all I can tell you. It revolves around Nnscra Gaming. It is an offline NR 2003 series. It's not an online one, you know, in that respect. But it revolves around Nnscra Gaming. I can't really tell you guys more than that because I don't really want to give it away and have people, you know, that have actually done the hard work of being able to get these reserved rides, you know, have their efforts be for naught. So that is basically all I can tell you as far as that little bit of a hint. So yeah, you know, take it and try and figure out what that means. But I think if I can look real quickly, I can tell you that right now, I mean, you know, there's going to be probably anywhere from 40 to 42 cars available. Actually look and see how many rides are available. How many cars do I actually have available in the video? I have a total of maybe it's 30. Oh, it's 35. 35 cars available. And right now, as far as the people that have done the being able to get the reserves, there are 7 people so far. So, yep, that's what we're at. But anyway, that's how it's going to go as far as the future of this channel and the offline league and all that. So yeah, Truck Series is coming back. Last time we did this was back when we had the Oreo Truck Series, Mobile 1 Cup Series, and Nnscra Cup Series. So we're doing it again, and hopefully it'll be good. If I remember, the Truck Series is going to have 20 races. Hang on, let me think this through carefully. No, Truck Series is going to have 24 races. 24 races, 20 regular season races, and 4 chase races. Basically, it's going to be 8 truck drivers make it in via the chase. They have 3 races to determine the final 4. For the Pizza Hut X Series, it's going to be the same as it is this season. 27 races, 20 regular season races, 7 chase races, 2 rounds of 3, 1 finale. Makes up your 7. And then, of course, Hersheys Cup Series is going to still be the original 36 with 26 regular season races and 10 chase races, 3 rounds of 3, and the season finale. So that's basically what I've got for that. I haven't yet come up with the schedules yet. I don't expect a whole heck of a lot of changes as far as the schedule for Hersheys Cup Series. Pizza Hut X Series might change a little bit, but that might stay status quo as well. There will be probably for the Truck Series, though. So I'll be probably bringing out, you know, an official schedule and all that. I'm also going to be doing one thing I did not do this season, which maybe I probably should have, but I really didn't. I just would call it race number 2 at Rio de Janeiro, race number 4 at Bristol Dirt. Didn't really have any names associated to them. What I'm going to do for these races, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to be able to sponsor a specific race, give it whatever name you want to give it. And, you know, that'll be what's in the video. But haven't gotten to all that yet. That's all still on the horizon. Still got to get this season done for Pizza Hut X Series and Hersheys Cup Series before I can start focusing on that. But, you know, never too early to plan ahead So that's what I'm kind of doing to try and, have what I like to do is have the transition of one season to the next season be as smooth as possible with as few hiccups as I can avoid. So that is basically the big announcement. Aside from that, I'm not really sure if I got any other announcements that I would need to make. Um, there's going to be that special series that's going to be running between the fourth season of Hersheys to the fifth season of Hersheys and the correlating series. And aside from that, that's basically all I got. So that's the gist of what to expect the future here on the Nnscra channel. I'm trying to have it scheduled where we have a Hersheys Cup Series non-charter race in the morning, a Pizza Hut X Series race in the evening, and then the following day, the Hersheys Cup Series race. And if we end up having back-to-back Hersheys Cup Series races, then the following day, that Hersheys Cup Series race. Then we go back. I try and have maybe a little day in between where I just do gaming videos, but I'm trying to do it at that schedule. And at this rate, based off of what I'm seeing right now, we could be done with all three of the series somewhere around maybe the end of the first week, second week of July. So more than likely heading into the summer is when we'll be starting to get stuff formulated for the upcoming seasons of Tax Layer Truck Series, Pizza Hut Series, and Hersheys Cup Series. So all that will probably be in the works, probably somewhere right plunk in the middle of the month of July. And if all goes well, based on that other off-season series I'm going to be doing, we may end up starting around the end of August, beginning of September for the upcoming new seasons of the three series. So that's certainly something to be looking forward to. So that is basically all I got. Thanks, everyone, for tuning into this live stream. Again, a live stream so that way I can be able to, explain it easier. It's easier to just come on live, do it that way rather than go and do a video explaining it, go through editing the video, and then end up maybe having people not understand what I'm even saying. So that is basically all I got there as far as that goes. So hopefully it explains to you guys what you can expect to be seen coming up here. I didn't notice you. Well, I don't have the option of being able to see the chat on my live streams. I'm being by Michael Norman, apparently, and I'm not able to see the chat for some reason. So, yeah, that's a thing. Sorry, Michael. So anyway, that's basically going to be it. And yeah, wait, actually, let me see if I can find the chat now. Maybe I can. I don't know. For some reason, it's weird with Google Hangouts. Oh, there we go. Now I can see the chat. It actually loaded up for me. Okay, I found out the reason. I cannot see the chat whenever I'm on Mozilla Firefox, but if I'm on Google Chrome, apparently I can see the chats finally. So, okay then. All right, so I notice you now, Michael. You hacked my channel. Thanks. Appreciate it. So anyway, that's basically going to be it. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I will see you guys maybe, just maybe, seeing that I'm actually able to live stream a little bit with this, maybe I may end up doing some kind of like Nnscra gaming stuff on a Google Hangout. Because I've wanted to try live streaming, but I usually don't have very good internet, so I may end up doing something like that. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. And obviously, looking forward to having the upcoming series happen and finishing out this season. I don't have a clue who the champion's going to be. I've only gotten up halfway through the chase, and it's getting interesting. I'll tell you that much. I'm not going to give anything away, but it's going to be very interesting to see who ends up coming out as the champion. And my dogs are going to bark. Yay, barking dogs. All right, see you guys later. I'm out.